I'm back. Hello. Hey. Ba 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 ba. Oh, let me put an announcement on the Discord. On the Discord. What are we doing? Commentary. Kaizoff raise. Go go go. Okay. Some good people. I don't whatever it. Let's get a Thirst stream. What's Thirst? I gotta follow Thirst. I gotta be better. Oh, he's not live yet. Yet. What is wrong with this? There you go. Let us put. What? Can I zoom in on something? No, I can't. What? Oh, this is only gonna be an hour race? Really? Wait, I'm shocked. Shocked to hear that. What do we do? Sorry guys, I'm trying to set up some stuff. Okay. Hello everyone. Let's talk for a bit. How's everyone doing? I have to pee. Should I just pee? Why can't you hear? Hi Naya. Yo, what's up, Pug? You haven't entered a bracket in 2 years? Dude, I don't blame you. We're just out of it, dude. You know what I mean? Your tab was muted. Naya, focus. I would never complain about having less TikTok in my life, but what's the reason for it? That's loops. You have a lot of hatred in your heart. My computer can't run it. I finally got a vertical setup for it. Before it was because I didn't have vertical setup for it. But now that I have the vertical setup, I thought about it more. I don't think it'd be able to handle it. Maybe today would have been a good time to test it since the race is just gonna be an hour. But I think this race is just gonna be an hour because that's what the website timer is at. Who knows if they'll even need the time? Okay, guys, ready? Ready for this? Ready for this? The chime. Okay, okay. Who put the chat block in here? Get rid of the chat. Get him out of here. Unless you guys want the chat. Kind of ugly though. I don't even know where we'd put it. You guys want the chat? Ew. Kind of ugly. Like, we could do this. Let's see, like it's in the title. Ew. Unless we do. Hold on, hold on. Let cook. Let cook. We do something like this. No, that's still pretty gross. Unless we do this. Okay. That's a Jada. When Twitch sets up vertical, it's game over. Yeah. I did not make this. Ratio made it for me. Yeah, Pug, I did it specifically to ignore you. I put the chat back. Are we supposed to be friends with the YouTube chat if you take it away? I put them back. Voipa made this. Guys, if you're not following Voipa, make sure to thank Voipa. He made this. Make sure to let him know that you like it. He's great. You gotta follow Voipa. Let's see what they're talking about. They're talking smack.
Would you say giving away the letters?
Well, for Bolika, yes. He's talking about.
Guys, I'm gonna go pee. Guys. You don't mind? We'll put the audio. You guys hear that? Yeah, you can. Okay, look. We'll pick it up. I'll be back. Germ's playing 2K shells.
Oops. There we go. That's better.
Oh, that sounds so much better. Like night and day.
Yeah, I figured because now that it's not on my phone, you can't really hear anything of mine and well, you shouldn't.
No.
Yeah, like, I have everything silent.
the sound of your voice is just so much nicer with this.
Ooh, thank you. Your voice is so much pleasant over here.
I mean, we can only go so far.
Oh god. Let me see, man, I gotta all this stuff up. I gotta figure out a way to condense this a little bit.
Oh, do you have like one screen?
No, what I did was I have a second monitor now, and it's huge. So I put like I throw everything on the second monitor. Like I don't even want to see it. I put chat in the game and on the monitor in front of me. Everything else I just throw it to the other side.
Yeah.
Because it's too much stuff that I have out. Okay, this is Discord. This could stay down here. Where is my? You know what? I'll do that one on my phone. That's what I'll do. Go here.
We are sat, guys.
Oh, it's almost done. Let's see. Just get this.
No, no high P. No. Why do they both have different screens? What hack are they? I thought they were playing Bolika. Guess we're playing Celery. Yo, Mo from PMW. Okay, I know that guy. Thanks to the doctor in my chat. Have a good pH. IPP. Sounds good, Timmy. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good one, homie. It shows less of the chat. Looks good for vertical setup. I'd have to see that. Does Mode still stream? I remember last time I think I asked about it, they were saying that not like crazy. The only thing I don't like about this setup, guys, is that they're stretched. I don't know. What do you guys think about the setup?
And I think I'm about ready.
Willows, how
Okay,
are
sweet.
you?
I'm sitting in the title screen. I'm ready when you are.
Races
Sign up for the beta.
Let's sit at the next screen where it says Mario A, B, and C.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, and I guess we'll start in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, they're off.
Mario game. Okay.
That's the language. ¿Qué crees que pueden hacer dos jugadores de Mario Maker? Es un hack, pues I wish I knew what I was reading. Guys, it's only an hour. I'm devastated. All right, let's get into it. I don't even know what difficulty this hack is, but knowing them, it's probably expert or advanced. I know both of these players are very good. Damn. Both players not making the first jump. That's very fair. That jump seems insane. Kaizoff block out of nowhere. Oh, here we go. Damn, that's how you know it's going to be quite the hack. There's already an obstacle. Dude, Jerk tried avoiding it and he still got hit by it. Holy moly. That's crazy. Okay, they're making some progress. Going to the angel platform. Gonna need a way to go to the side. Get on the re-jump. Go across. Grab block. Jump. Easy. Dodge the fish. Well, he knows that fish is there. That's kind of funny. Well, I don't know why there's a fish there. Like, if you're gonna wait there, it kind of makes no sense. Here we go. Seeing Thirst on the other side. Now he's on the angel platform. Now he's gonna try to attempt to see as much as Germdove has. Here we go. Now Thirst is officially kind of taking the lead. Need to do a stronger regrab. I think he went for a regrab, but you need to do a bigger jump there. Man, that long jump you need to do waiting for this angel platform is kind of rough. Here we go. Grab the throw block. Watch out for the fish. He waited for the fish. He's a freak. Jump in there. Now Germdove with the lead. Going on the bullet bill. Of course there's a Kaizoff block. Don't go back there. Don't go back there. It's a little weird. A little weird. Okay. Damn. Both of these players are getting a fast groove for this level though. They seem to have both made some big progress here, so it just matters on who gets back there. That's kind of tough. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what happens. Germdove on his way with the angel platform. Can he find some new progress here? On the throw black. Boom. Slide time. Okay. P-switch. Avoid the bullet bill this time. There you go. Get under the Koopa, hold jump. Why is his timing so difficult? I was nervous for him. I was like, that's gonna mess up. What? Okay, does the jump? I guess a little too early is what happened. Even Germdove was a little confused there. You have to jump a little later just to get that same height as the shell. That way you can get the push on it, and it's like the freest shell jump. The only thing that matters about that shell jump is the timing on it. But nonetheless, that kind of looked close to the end. So maybe Germdove getting close to seeing the end for this level around getting the first point. But as I say that, Thirst is on his way with the bullet bill, jumps back, doesn't get hit by the troll block this time. Gonna have to wait perfectly for this Koopa. He's holding jump, he's going. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he doesn't trust like that. Okay, he gets the shell jump. Oh, it's the tightrope from Grand Poo World. You can't run on those. No, no, no. That's so messed up. Just so you guys know, if that was me, I lived. I lived because I'm traumatized by those ropes. But this is not about me. This is about Thirst. Thirst so far with the PB. He has all the knowledge he needs to know to get that ending. But can he get there? He's already back to the bullet bill, watching over. Can he get the jump under? Okay, but the shell jump, a little too early, that jump. That was a little too early. That was a little too early. That's crazy. Okay. Damn. Thirst with the a bunch of attempts near that end. That's pretty good. He's on pace to finishing this level in the next few attempts. I wouldn't be surprised if it's right here. Watch out for the bullet bill. Jump over. Not too bad. Can he go into the Koopa? Hold jump. Can he get the run? Hold. Boom. And then, yeah, get out. Okay. Damn. Okay, Thirst. Thirst with the first level clear already. That was light work. Both of these players have been going through this level pretty fast, but it is time for Germdove to try to get his attempt. Watch out for the fish. He is traumatized. I don't blame him. Second fish coming out. Not going to matter for Germdove. Not going to jump over the muncher. That's unfortunate. Going to have to see another retry here. Thirst, taking his time, looking at the overworld. You know, he's actually a nice guy, just waiting for Germdove. He's like, buddy, you ready? What a nice guy. Anyways, second level going for Thirst. Okay, we're still keeping the ice level thing. That's kind of cool. Looks like we're going to have to do a shell jump at the start. Here comes Germdove, though, with his attempt to trying to finish the first level. He's going to go for the run. Can he get the late jump? He gets into time. Does he get trolled by the rope? Grand Poo World 3 strikes again. Or was it Grand Poo World 2? I think it was Grand Poo World 2. Damn, dude, that rope is devious. That rope is devious, man. So it looks like in the Thirst side of things, he needs to get this shell toss into shell jump to get that throw block. Which I haven't seen him really progress to there. Germdove with another attempt near the end. Okay. Getting the run. Shell jump. Okay, this time, Bob. And then gets the P-switch. Gets the yump for fun. Germdove's done. Wait, why is the timer stop? Why does the timer stop? Yeah, this is the timer stopped on their screen as well. You can tell the timer stopped on their side as well because Germdove also has the timer. I think it's because Thirst asked for it. Maybe he got a message or something that he's trying to respond to. I guess they request for a pause in the middle of Germdove's attempt. That would make more sense. Okay, well both players are going to be in the second level for pretty much for the exact same knowledge. If anything, Thirst does has like 2 attempts in it, but it is what it is. I think they're deciding if they want to continue.
This is not a shell hack, and we're gonna do a different hack. So we're currently in the midst of getting that figured out right now.
Figuring it out. Hang on one second.
Oh, that's true.
Kaizoff.
The good thing is that my list of hacks that I've played includes all of the expert hacks that I've done. Most all of the expert hacks that I've done. So it does not include all of the advanced hacks that I've done because I just haven't had time to go and update it.
All right, so it looks like they're gonna start over. Well, a different hack.
As long as you can go, hey, yeah, well, I've done that one. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Okay, matches. This one right here. Okay, let's edit this.
No, I haven't saved any for races. There is one that I have saved for a race, but that's something else.
Oh, okay. I thought he did save some ROM hacks for races, but I'm misunderstanding.
Thank you guys for the good luck.
So it looks like if you guys didn't hear, it looks like they're gonna restart. But with a different one, just like how Silly Goose mentioned. So I guess that was just a warm-up thing. Damn, even though I asked for an hour timer, still fine. Damn, I guess I didn't really think about it that way. There was really no shell jumps. And one of the only shell jump that was in there was like a guaranteed shell jump. What hack are they currently playing? They were playing what was it, Brillick? Something like that. Hold on, do they have it in their title? Dark Souls 3. Oh, Bolika. It was Bolika. But now they're playing crap shells, it looks like. What's happening? They're restarting the race because the ROM hack they picked didn't have shell jumps. It wasn't a shell hack. The bracket that they're in is specifically for a shell hack race. They said they're gonna race a shell hack. Yeah. The whole bracket is based on a shell hack, so it wouldn't make sense if they did one that was like, oh, but this one's platforming, or else I'd get scammed. I'd be upset. I wouldn't actually be upset, but
it's downloaded. Let me get this.
Okay, so it looks like Thirst is getting the download right now. Okay. Well, we wait. Waiting. You know, I was so mesmerized by how fast they were playing that first level that I didn't even think about the shell jump. Crazy. Only if there was an after that. If only. Yeah, I appreciate it, Luke. Ratio, how could this happen? They were playing another hack. They didn't have shell jumps. How could they? You know, guys, I kind of would like to say that I did this because I was like, the timer's only an hour. I was like, not 2. So this is their way of giving us more time. Because wild tags that are not always right. Kind of weird. Maybe it's like a regular hack, and then there's like one level that they have as a shell
You
hack,
are.
or like
I'm
shell
sitting
level.
at the Mario ABC screen.
Hang on, let me just.
Are they gonna reset the timer, or are they just gonna keep it at 55 minutes? I don't know how that works.
Let me just go to the match itself, so that I can resume the timer.
Oh, they are gonna stay 55 minutes.
Oh wait, the thing never changed.
You gotta refresh the page, I think. Because it shows crab shells after I refresh.
Oh, it does show? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't refresh it. Alright. You said you're at the Mario screen, right?
Yep.
Alright. Ready?
So I guess they're staying at 55. Okay, here we go. We are going to crab shells. Hello, this is my first Kaiser ROM hack. 14 difficult shell levels. I hope you like it. Alright, well this one's a shell hack for sure, because they mentioned it in the beginning. Nodders, nodders. Okay. Oh, we got Yoshi at the start. Oh, you're gonna have to eat that shell and do a shell jump. Wait, that's kind of hard. Hold jump. Oh, there you go. Germ's showing it. Okay. Damn, this setup is kind of a hard start. Am I crazy? Dude, that you have to hold jump, eat the shell immediately, get the shell jump without hurting Yoshi. Germdove is gonna make some progress. A couple shell jumps going forward. Okay, bump the wall, double shell, grab the shell, toss it across. Damn, Germdove's making light work of this. Across the wall, okay. Regrab, regrab, bump. Holy. Double shell jump, grab the shell block, throw it, spin jump. Okay, what are we gonna do with the shell? Are we gonna... What? What? Okay, Germdove! Holy! And just like that, before the timer even resumes, Germdove takes the first level, making it seem so easy. That was crazy. That is so hard. He made that level seem like a joke. Right now, if I was racing Germdove and he said the level was finished, I'd be convinced there was 5 tricks only. That was insane. Wow, wow, that was crazy. Like Thirst is still trying to figure out the opening setup, dude. We already got like a first clear. Yeah, the reads from Germdove was very insane. I think right now they're trying to Germdove is probably looking at the timer or what's going on.
Do that.
Okay, they're gonna keep going. Okay, second level for Germdove. Okay, but Thirst was gonna finally make some progress there. He does see the next part of the level that he hasn't seen. Oh, that shell jump's gross. But how's that happening? Okay. Okay, Germdove tossing it up. Need to end up in the middle of both of those shells. That's a little bit tough. But honestly, from what we saw in the first level, I'm sure it'll be no problem. Barely going across the wall for Thirst, not getting the bump on the right side. Gotta get more further to the right on Germdove's side. The problem with these levels so far is the being on the right side of the shell. Obviously, that's usually how most shell hacks are. But they seem like really tight timers. Here we go. Thirst gonna try to make some progress. Grab the shell. Gonna barely miss the shell jump. You can kind of see from the timing he threw it just a little bit late, so it was unfortunate from that part. It was pretty much written in stone. Germdove just can't get enough height to get across. It's like you can't stop holding right, but at the same time he's like not getting enough height. Like there, he's not gonna get it. You need like perfect height there. Isn't that crazy? Look at Germdove's level right now. You need to get both of those shell jumps like the best height. So this one's guaranteed because that's easy. But there, you have to get it immediately. That's insane. Thirst is gonna get for the wall. Here we go. Shell bump. Grabs it by an accident, holding run too early. Germdove is going to get some progress here. Double jumps on the shell to wait for the shell falling down. On and off switch is going to be hit. Shell bump to the side. Jump off the Goomba. Shell jump. Ooh, that was a good run though. He tossed the shell a little too high. Needs to put in the little bucket there so that way he can keep progressing to that level. But essentially, he accidentally killed both shells with nothing to land on. That is going to be a dead Germdove in the second level. But huge progress from Germdove. Not going to be an issue for him right now. Thirst still struggling with his opening setup on this first level. He has been getting to that section, but the bumps are just quite not there. I don't think that's enough height, but it is. And he keeps on going. 1, 2, college, shell jump off the wall. On and off, twice. Here we go. Can he get the toss this time? Into the bucket. Into the bucket. Okay. And, oh, juggle the shell. Wow. You're going to have to juggle the shell in the on and off switch. Then you're going to have to do a shell jump at the end, land on the Yoshi. Pretty interesting stuff. Germdove's making light work of that part. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, he's like on a flow state right now. Germdove's going crazy. Okay. Thirst on his way. Can he get the shell jump? Toss it up. Go through. This is his first time seeing it. Not a problem. He gets to see what he has to do though. Toss it to the side, grab the shell. He knows. Thirst is on pace for finishing this level right now. So that's actually not too bad. The only problem is Germdove gonna finish his level before he even reaches the second one. I mean, he's already gone pretty far, I think. So there's a lot going there. But as I say that, Germdove does miss a crucial shell jump to the side. He went too much to the right side. The shell went a little bit faster, ends up hitting him. Very unfortunate. Just had to be there a little bit to the left. Okay, Thirst with the PB. He got that shell jump. He died on the previous attempt, but now he's up ahead. Like I said, he's pretty much seen the rest of the level. You know what I mean? He just needs to see that one trick. So there is that. Hello. Hey, Jessica. Okay. Can he get the shot into the bucket? Gets the bump to the wrong side. We're too bad. It was too bad worrying about the bucket that we didn't even think that it was possible in the first place. Here we go. Misses the shell jump at their side. That's very unfortunate. But he's getting there more consistently. He's gotten there a couple times. As long as he survives this beginning setup, I feel like Thirst has a good shot. And honestly, dying at the start, not a problem. It's only like 5 seconds. Time does matter, especially when you're behind, but you can't let it get to you. There's still a lot of time in this ROM hack. There's still a lot of levels. There's 14 levels, guys. There's 14 levels. So many levels. Into the bucket, Germdove. Into the progress. Throws the shell a little too early. Not gonna get it. Okay, Thirst with the progress. It regrab. Need to bump it, I believe, if I remember correctly. Grab the shell, go across the wall, and then you get set up for the last trick. But still making a lot of progress. Still making a lot of progress. Okay. Shell jump across. Germdove. Double jump. Uh, sometimes these guys are going crazy and then they'll miss a shell jump and you're like, damn, these guys are human. Okay. Looks like Thirst is going to get another 10 for the level. Here we go. Big progress. Long shell jump. Throw it up. Go across. Ugh, throw it a little too late. If you throw that shell too late, you'll get like a regular shell jump, which is not what you're looking for, obviously, because you want the ricochet. You kind of have to throw those a little bit earlier. Maybe even readjust your jump if you're a gamer, but that's what happened there. Germdove just a little late on that toss. Both late timing on both of these gamers. Both a little late. I kind of envy them though because I always toss my shells a little early. A little early those shells. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can get some progress from Germdove's side. Get the toss. Can we get the bucket? Can we get the rebump? Everything looks good so far. Get that shell jump. Don't let it touch the bottom. Germdove. Getting on Yoshi. Eat the shell. Oh, but how is he supposed to know? How is he supposed to know? Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, it is a shell hack. Every time you're on the top of your height, you kind of assume you're just going to do it. But I think because you're on a Yoshi, I think that's valid. I think that's valid. That one's tough. But it looks like he saw the end, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like that's one of the last tricks of the level. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. It looks good though. Good. Okay. Both players try to make some progress. Going across and dying at the same time. You hate to see it. It happens sometimes. It happens to the best of us. It also happens to the worst of us. Don't forget about that. Here we go. I feel like anytime Germdove goes into this part where it's the double shell jump, like that's realistically how you're gonna be able to see him do some progress. Because I feel like the stuff beforehand is very hard. These openers are very tough. Like this one requires you to get like the most height. You know what I mean? Not that not all shell jumps do that, right? But not too common, I don't think. Okay. Doesn't get enough height to get that bump being on the right side. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Here we go. Honestly, though, Germdove is getting there pretty consistent. Meanwhile, Thirst seems to have some kind of issues with the current sections there right now, especially with the opening. Like I said though, that opening super tough. Germdove made it look so easy though. Ooh, what's this? No, it's not a midair. It's not a midair. Okay, okay, okay. Orb. Wait, is he dead? I don't think so. Looks like second level cleared for Germdove. Okay, he first tried that last section. Let's go. Oh, there's a spring there. Very silly. Very silly. Yeah, Germdove's crushing this. 2 levels already up for him. Thirst still on that first level. Dude, it's just such a crazy, crazy flow by Germ. We're gonna see a start into this third level. Wow, that's a tough setup. How do you even get that second jump? Second jump. Yeah, Germ is playing pretty insane. Pretty insane. And Thirst has shown us that he has the potential to beat this first level. He's already seen mostly everything. But he's been struggling getting back to that section, if I'm not mistaken. Meanwhile, Germdove is going to experiment more with his opening. Looks like he is getting the hang of things. We're going to go see. Wow, nice jump on the Koopa into the bucket. Bunch of shells going through. That's a bucket. How did he read that? Okay, progress being made. Jump on the Koopas. Misses that jump, but tries to jump on the P-switch. I don't know if you saw that. He actually got the jump on the P-switch. That is pretty funny. Germdove's a little silly. Germdove is playing so well, he did a P-switch jump for fun. For fun. There is so much time left, and there is so many levels to be played. Lag is going to come into play here, and because of that, the shells are going to collide with each other. Very unfortunate. Just in case the viewer doesn't get it, it was on my side, not on their side. Here we go. Bop, bop. Germdove has shown that he already saw most of the level on this third level. This is crazy. This is crazy. I've said it once, though. I'll say it again. This start is insane. Getting that second shell on that third level looks pretty tough. You see how far the jump has to be? Look at that. Like, what? Okay, Thirst, gonna try to make some progress. Doesn't get the regrab strong enough there. Doesn't get the strong enough regrab there. Kind of need that for that bump shell jump. That part is actually crazy. To think that Jerem did that on the first try is kind of a little nutty. Accidentally grabs the shell on the right side. Very unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, even though Germdove has seen most of this stage, um, this setup is not easy. And we're messing up shell jumps in the big 2026, guys. Big 2026. It will be happening next year as well, and then the next year. Okay, here we go. Thirst, not enough height to get that shell. That's so unfortunate. Dude, that sucks. Okay, progress. I think Germdove just forgot to throw that shell and tried saving it another way, but not quite it. Although getting back there is huge. Sometimes you can get there far in your first try, but can you get back there again? I am familiar with the streamer who does struggle with that. His name might be Hypey. We're moving on. Regrab, shell jump, bump. He gets the shell jump, but just misses it. Okay, that's unfortunate for Thirst. But you know what is fortunate for him? That Germdove also died to his. Because it looks like he was about to make some progress. Thirst is getting there more, but he's going to need to clear this soon. Who am I hoping will win? I have no bias. I am rooting for both players. I clearly have a bias, but I won't say who. It'll be obvious. Okay, shell jumps. That shell jump on the side looks so crazy because essentially what's happening is you have a shell going a certain speed. You toss a shell that's going to go a faster speed. You had to jump on the first shell before they collide. That way the second shell goes into the bucket. That is kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts, if I may. If I may. There you go. Like, there's the issue with that one. They collide. Thirst getting the shell jump, but not doing it far enough to get the shell jump. I mean, to get the shell. Shell jump, shell, Germdove, Thirst. You've heard these words before. Won't be the last. We will be hearing these words repeated. It is a shell hack. I apologize. There's not much to say. There's a Koopa there. Okay, throw the shell against the wall. Punch her. Punch her. I hardly know her. Here goes the bump. Not going to quite get it. Both players struggling with some setups. It will happen. You can get it all the time, but you are going to mess it sometimes. Here we go. Ugh. Crazy. Who are you guys rooting for? Are you guys rooting for anyone specific? Do you care? Let me know right now. Let me know right now. Now's your chance. Both of these players do seem to try kind of stuck on their progress and their levels so far. Obviously, Germdove is getting some consistency with getting back to that spot that we did see earlier, but still struggling to get there. Like I said, the starts for these levels very hard, and it looks like they get harder. Thirst, on the other hand, still struggling with that first one, still pretty bad. But he is when he makes the run attempts, like they kind of do, they kind of all do really well. Where is Germdove going? Going across the map. Someone check his PC. Brother might be cheating. You're going for Germ Power. Okay. I just hope they both have a good time. True. Germdove, I'm not familiar with the other guy. Fair, fair. That's also fair. Sometimes you just don't know the other person. Very good, not biased answer, big sis. Germdove going across the map again. Okay, Thirst, whiff. Can he get this jump? I know he's been struggling with that one. Okay, regrab, regrab. Oh, that is so tough, man. That is so tough. He's inching forward each time, but he's stuck there, dude. Germdove with the bad regrab shell jump. Hard trick, I don't blame him. I genuinely thought he had that. That's on me. I should have waited. Toss it up. Thirst with a chance. Can he get it? Regrab, regrab. Bump it up. Again, just a little late on the shell jump, dude. Oh, no, you hate to see it. You kind of pretty much have to throw it immediately. Problem with throwing it immediately is if you throw it too early, you might not get enough high for the next one. And you're going to need the high for the next one. That's how it works. That's how you progress in these levels. You're going to need the height. That's how they work. Toss it up. Doesn't grab the shell. Unlucky. Throws it at the yellow one. The yellow one. At the gray one, but doesn't know there's no collision. Unlucky. Germdove making his way, but he does die to the top this time. Not this time, Mr. Germdove. Thirst for Power is a really awesome guy. Oh yeah, he's great. I agree. I don't know him too much, but anytime I see him, he's been very sweet. What the heck? Germdove with the cheese! Saying you can go across the map and still make your time. Throw immediately, but not too immediate. Sometimes it will be like that. Germdove is the left side, Thirst is the right side. Sorry if that's not clear. Sorry that's not clear, guys. He's one of the first people I met when I came to TikTok. I think me too. I think me too. Okay. Germdove. There's evil in your heart, and I sense it. He's trying to find a way to get over the top. I don't think he's doing it on purpose, but it's one of those like, well, might as well since we messed it up kind of deal. I think. I think. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Look, I'm just saying what I see. No, Thirst got the show. He just forgot to let go. Oh no, no. There he goes again. Going. What kills you up there sometimes? Germdove is experimenting. Can't blame a guy for doing a little experimenting. Oh, you know what I think he was wondering? Can he go over the second pillar? That way he could just like fall straight into the shell. Would that mess up with despawns though? I don't know. The thumb lock we all get? No, that's actually so real. Ugh. The Germdove got it right that time, just didn't quite get the speed to get there. Dude, both of these starts, man. You know what's so weird about shell hacks is that they are like once you get past the opening setup, they're not so bad. That's kind of how it feels. You know what I mean? I guess like dipping your toes in the water is always going to be tough though. Always about taking that first step, guys. Here we go. Germdove with the attempt. Jump on the Koopa. Now we're gonna see some PB progress. We haven't seen this spot. Ooh, what do you do there? You know what I think it is? I think it's a shell jump. Jump on the left side. Koopa goes to the right. Falls on the wall into that little spot. You're gonna jump on him. Get the P switch. Yump off the P switch. What do you do with that P switch? I actually don't know. Maybe that's why he was confused. Because what do you do after the P-switch? No way, you're asking for a yub. Grow up. This isn't some kind of hard hack. Unless. Here we go. Let's watch it again. Oh, toss the P-switch up, grab the shell that's there. I didn't even see that the first time. That's interesting. But Germdove knows now. He knows. He knows. Okay. Thirst with another opportunity. Oh my gosh, dude, that shell jump's literally impossible. That shell jump's literally impossible. It kind of just goes to show how crazy it was that we got a one shot essentially on that level. It is pretty brutal. Okay, forgetting got the thumb lock that we have seen has happened to the best of us, both of us. Okay. Dude, how does Germdove keep getting this like consistently actually? I wonder if that's a genuine problem. To be fair, he like got it twice in a row when he was like making attempts for progression, but there you go. Ooh. You gotta do was that a regrab maybe? Maybe that would have worked. This opening is so brutal, man. I literally cannot stress this enough. The shell jump on the third level, you have to do it in such a way where it's so far out that you grab the shell. And that is really hard. That one looks really hard. The Yoshi one is like you if you missed a press at the beginning of the start, you're probably already dead. Um, I'm not a fan of levels that don't let you breathe for 2 seconds. Like let me breathe. I died immediately because I forgot. Did they reroll? Yeah, they rerolled. They played 5 minutes into the first hack. They both got down a level, and they're like, "Wait a minute, this isn't shells. I hate this." That's what they said. Okay, I've said it once, and I've said it again, and I'll say it again. Damn, I was rooting for that attempt. I was gonna say Thirst could do it right here. No shells, whelp. No, dude, legit though. I was like, in my Kaizo shell racing hack, toss it up. Yahoo! Regrab, regrab. Opportunity. Don't miss the shell. Oh, I'm so nervous for him. Double shell jump. Grab the block. Toss it forward. Thirst. I forgot, by the way, there's actually two more jumps. It's that throw block, spin on it, and then it's the gate with the shell jump to the left. But hey, that's progress. That's progress for Thirst. Huge. How did he get that? Dude, both of these players are so good because I panicked for Thirst. I died like twice before he got the shell jump. Okay, here we go. More progression. A little bit behind, making that toss come a little late. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. But in theory, Germdove hasn't been making progress, so if there's a time, it has to be now. Thirst, how will you respond? I say that, but Germdove's looking for some progress right now. Gets the shell, toss it up. Oh my God. Maybe go to the left. Maybe shell jump to the left, make that easier. That also looked like it could have worked, but you would have to do the jump early. Did I say the orb? Is that what that was? That what that was? What's the P switch for? Do you think the P switch is gonna be like hit the P switch so you can get a wall so it doesn't kill you? Here we go. We'll see right now. Oh, do we need? Yeah, that is. Oh, the P switch. You had to set it down in front of the orb so Mario has nowhere to run. All right, Germdove very close though. Two back-to-back attempts at almost finishing the level. Looks like he's gonna get a third clear. Might be looking rough for Mr. Thirst. Pop. Yeah. Okay. But he knows everything he needs to do. Dude, can we talk about how this hack is pretty cool? Kinda like this hack so far. Okay, last trick. Thirst. Now's your chance. How will you respond? He's thinking. He's thinking. Oh, so early, brother. Unlucky. It's right there, though. He's seen it. He's seen it. Likes to use a P-switch as a stop block a lot in this one. Interesting. I think this is the first level that's had it, but I'm assuming they'll probably have it more in other levels. Yeah, he's got it now. Both players are very close to beating their level. Let's see Germdove on his case. Gets a weird interaction, doesn't quite get it there. Thirst is going to go for the regrabs. Oh my gosh, he was trying to get momentum. Accidentally grabs the shell. Very unfortunate. Both of these players kind of crushing it. Kind of crushing it on their own respective level. If I may be so frank. Okay, here we go. Germdove, opportunity. Can he extend the lead? Grab the P-switch, throw it up. Shell jump behind. Doesn't quite get the P-switch. Just a little too early. Honestly, the timing on that looks kind of rough because of that muncher. Short window, because you don't want to do it too late, because obviously then you don't grab the shell. Thirst, opportunity. Can he do this? Hold? Okay. Big jump opportunity. Just do it! Just do it. I don't blame him because I would have done the same thing. Germdove with an opportunity. Oh, what was that? That's disgusting. You hate to see it. It kind of went like over the, kind of like a little U motion. Kind of weird. I don't blame Thirst for doing like a quick toss though, because anytime I overthink a situation, I think I'm making it worse. And I kind of agree with him. So the way he did it there, I wouldn't be surprised if he does it again. Just get it out of the way kind of deal. Yo, good luck on the interview. Jessica, well, I hope you get it, right? Hope you get it. Best of luck. That's an interesting troll at the end. Need to put down the P-switch. Yeah, some creators like doing that. Just as a way to stop it. I mean, if you ask me, Loops, I would hit the P-switch first and then be like, huh? Nothing happened. And then I'd be like, oh, I'm dumb. I would have fallen for it. It's more like a check, like did you grab the P-switch for the most part though. You know? Still stressful job, but actually enjoyable. Yeah. I really hope you get it, dude. Oh, he grabs the shell just by an accident. Pop, pop. Okay. Ooey. Ooey. Thirst. Opportunity. Block. Get it in there, okay? Can he get the shell jump? Ooh! No! It was a regrab! Germ! Dove! Okay, Germdove! What? When one person fails, another one succeeds, and Germdove does take the third level down. Wow. What a crazy, crazy turn. Even though Thirst was right there at the finish line, he got the jump, but he was just way too up. Remember, guys, even though you're up, you got to get down just a little bit. It was a regrab situation, but I don't blame him because you don't even know where you're going to go. But regardless, Thirst with another opportunity. Can he get it? Throw block going forward. Grab the shell. Can we throw it back? Ugh! Orb! Okay, we're on the board. Thirst with the first clear. Let's go, baby. Sometimes you just got to get rid of that mental block. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Next level, whole new level. Hopefully he doesn't have a rough start. My dear viewer, that's where he doesn't know that there is a rough start. Germdove looking at this fourth level. He is not getting too far. It looks like it's kind of interesting, but oh, you got to get the shell jump to the right side and get a little bit quicker. Thirst going to start discovering this level on the side. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Think you got to hold jump. Ugh. Oh, because you need to find out that the shell is a double jump. Because I think you have to toss it to the left, right? Was it to the left? Yeah, you have to toss it to the left. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm a little confused on Germdove side of things. You need to hit the on and off switch again? Oh, because it's going to hit it again. So maybe you stop it? What? Oh, that looks crazy. Both players trying to figure out both levels. It's going to take them a while. Makes perfect sense. Sometimes you don't just get the opening at the way beginning. It can be hard to know what the creator was trying to look for. Thirst is going to make some solid progress. That is very important. That start is what's very difficult for that level, in my opinion. What you need to figure out is how you get that height to get that shell bump to the left and the right consistently. And as soon as he starts getting that, I think we can see some real attempts coming out from Thirst. Okay, Germdove though, still trying to figure out this side. Throws it to the right. It is going to eviscerate into the nothingness. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. These races make me sad. I don't like that there's a loser. How do you think I feel? I'm 0-3 in these Kaiser races. I don't want to do them. I'm always losing. Stop projecting, hype. Okay, my bad. What do you do there though? I genuinely don't know what you're supposed to do after the on and off switch, because you toss it to the on and off switch, you do a shell jump, and you grab it. Oh, that, I don't know. That's what you do, but that looks possible. Does look possible. I lost 3 out of 3. Okay, loops, like don't repeat it. What's your problem, brother? I'm just joking, by the way. In my defense, they're shell hacks. I'm garbage at shells. Ugh, ugh, ugh. It's so weird. I'm kind of with Germdove on this one. I don't understand. Looks like Thirst has been making some progress. I've been so invested on this left side because I just want to know how do you do it. But look in the bucket. So the interesting. Oh wait. Can you grab the shell? Oh, so. Oh, Dave with the raid. I didn't even see the notification. Yo, Dave, how's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome. We're commentating this race, Germdove versus Thirst. You heard it here first. Dude, look at the setup on the left side. It's actually kind of simple now that I think about it. Because what ends up happening is you go to the bucket, you get the shell jump, land on the green one, you can grab it there, you can do another shell jump to go over. I'm surprised Germdove hasn't figured that out. Or maybe he has and I'm not thinking about this. Because look, yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe he's overcomplicating it. I don't know. Grim could just use the bucket again before going up. Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking too, Voipa. I hope you had a great stream, Dave. It's nice seeing you, homie. I hope you feel a lot better, man. I hope you recover soon. Your message hit hard when you mentioned about it being like the Mary. Whoa, Germdove found a way. It might be a complicated way, but it's a way. So my mic genuinely died right now. Anyways, so the thing is, if you get into the bucket, you let the shell eviscerate. Can't you just jump on the shell, grab it again, jump from there? No, because it's. No, you should be able to. Well, whatever it is, I mean, Germdove's making it work. Whatever makes it work at the end of the day. Okay. He's progressing, though. He's progressing. Okay. Nice. Honestly, that setup isn't even too bad. That kind of looks kind of solid, the way he's doing it. He just lets that shell go, keeps going forward. Bop, bop. Okay. Honestly, that way might be intended. Is it? There might be a lot of ways to skin this cat. No, because it's so awkward. It's so awkward with that shell in the middle. Sorry, Twilight Princess rando. That's on type. I've never seen a rando for that game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna lean towards it's not the way you're doing it just because it just feels really awkward. I don't know. Thirst making a lot of progress here. Oh my. Oh, accidentally throws the other one. Hey, he saw the bucket though, hopefully. He's very close to beating this level already. Hey, dude, Thirst has been making some amazing progress on this level. Damn. If he gets there more consistently, he might even be able to clear this one like pretty soon. Not that one though. I just noticed that the level has a back arrow um on that second level. I didn't see that before. No wonder they knew. I was like, how did they know? I think what's interesting about the fourth level that might just be throwing Germdove off is that it's you can grab it after you jump on it. So when the shell is spinning, you do the first shell jump on the bottom, you jump on the second one, you should be able to grab it and you can get to continue. Unless I'm misunderstanding that. So that's what's happening, right? Yeah. But then you can argue you don't get there in time. Well, maybe you just have to throw the shell later. Can you throw the shell later? It doesn't look like it. I mean, it works, it works. Okay. Thirst with progress. Don't let it touch the floor. Ooh, oh, too close to the wall there. Sees the Yoshi, sees the Goomba, but does he know he has to eat the thing in front of him? I don't know if the object in front of him was like visible, but he knows there's a Yoshi, he knows there's a Goomba. Well, if he saw. Did he see? What did he see? Yo, Thirst is making some progression. Just throw the bottom shell to the right early so you can stall so the top gets out of the way. Throw the bottom shell to the right early. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay, Germdove with progression though. Ugh! Oh, that's ugly. Is that? Could he have just gone to the other side with the shell jump in hindsight? Maybe. I don't know, but it looks like a shell drop. Kind of ugly. Regardless, though, progression being made. Huge. Okay, here we go. Oh, hugs the wall too much on Thirst's side. Ends up dying to the muncher. Levels like the fourth level are the ones that would be like my downfall because I think those are really difficult. I haven't played too many like that. So I'm not used to being like, oh, I know where I need to be at all times. Like the Goomba resets or like enemy resets that you just jump on instead, they always make me feel better. There's throwing the shell a little too early, not gonna see some progression there, unfortunately. Damn, Germdove is making that seem free, dude. Ooh, get him over there. Yeah, like Reap is okay. Uh, so after that, it's the bumps to the left. But I think if you get enough height, you can actually go to the right side. Just go from there. I would love to see him try it. 'Cause especially if you get yourself enough height, you can do it. Okay, Thirst on his attempts. This is still like I thought Thirst could beat this between the 15-minute mark, and he's still making some good progress towards it. So we'll see how this keeps going. Shell jump, okay, on the Goomba. Eat the Yoshi. Oh! Oh! Oh no! That was the last one! That was the last one! Holy moly! That was legit the last jump. Unfortunate. Dude, if he could get it before the 15-minute timer, not too far fetched, may I say? Not too far fetched. Although if Germdove keeps this progress on this level, it might be the biggest uphill battle we've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of things I would do to you guys. Lying to you, not one of them. Yeah, I guess I thought you had to do a shell jump with the Yoshi there, but he did it without it. That's kind of interesting because when we saw it in Germdove's perspective, we saw that he did do the Yoshi shell jump hop over, but it looks like it was very much doable without. Thirst not gonna quite getting into there, missing, dying to the bump. Oh, Germdove accidentally did something else, and he's like, "Wait, cook?" Ew. He has good awareness to like how you adjust yourself on that part. I feel like that's tough, especially if he messes it up, because he's always doing that first section a little bit different. Okay, shell jump, pop. Right? I knew it. I knew it. You could just do that. Yeah, yeah. What? Oh, jumped on the Koopa a little too early. Yeah, you don't need no backdrop. If you don't need no backdrop, this is gonna be a lot easier. Okay. All right, guys. Looks like Thirst is gonna have an attempt here. Wow, the on and off switch. Not attempt at the next run is what I was gonna say. Not beating it before 15 is rough in my imaginary world. That convinced me that he can still come back if he beats at the 15-minute mark. So it is looking a little rough. Germdove trying to make some progress here. Nothing. Accidentally misses the last shell jump before the long ride. He is getting there a lot consistently though. The consistency he's had for that first half has been increasing, which is obviously the important thing. Because I feel like he always changes it differently. Like he's never done that same run the same. We are gonna get a loading screen on Germdove's site though. This streamer is very bad. Let's refresh the stream. Okay. Damn, dude. Out there's just struggling with this beginning section. Tough. Why are we lagging just in Germdove's stream? Isn't that weird? Because wouldn't it be both streams if it was an issue on my end? Network error. Oh.
Oh, okay, I survived. I
Wait, Thirst got it! Wait, guys, Thirst beat the second level! The stream's dead on Germdove's side! This is anyone's race! Okay, so it is Germdove's internet. We got a confirmation. They just mentioned it. Thirst got so lucky. Dude, I missed it, dude. Dude, and he doesn't have... I can't do a replay on his video. Man, guys, don't be the streamer. I like Thirst, but don't be the streamer. I can't replay his video because he doesn't have a past broadcast enabled. Look at this. I could do this in Germs. Look, you wanna go see this when they were starting? Whoa, I could do that. Can't do that on Thirst. Unlucky. The bounce blocks at the end. Damn. I wish I was paying attention. Overjumped the orb and fell into the abyss. Oh, that's so funny. Hey, chill, Thirst, chill. Bro, you don't have to do all that. You crazy. Do you? We saw Germdove just land on it, but the shells colliding is an issue. Okay, third level though. Third level for Thirst. That part's a little hard. Does he have to just throw it immediately if he does go for that strat? Maybe that's not what you do. He's getting that first shell jump consistently, which is important because we saw how much of an issue that was for Germdove. Okay. Germdove. Can he get progress? Looks like that looks good. Throw the shell up, shell bump it to the side. Keep going from there. Who knows how much is left? Okay. Well, Germdove knows. Thirst is still going for this up throw. Can't quite get it. You know, when one problem gets solved, another one arises, doesn't it? Okay. By the way, guys, while we're here, if you guys are like, wow, what a cool overlay. Who did that? It was Dave. Dave did that. I mean Dave. Ratio did it. Ratio did the overlay. Whoa! Say thank you to Ratio. And go follow his stream. Or else he'll get mad at me. Good job, Dave! Me looking at the script, banging my desk. No! Damn it! Damn it! Dave does it again. Even when Dave doesn't do it, he does it again. Don't give me credit for something registered. I messed up. I was reading your name when I was saying it. My bad. My bad, guys. That's on me. Rare hypey fumble. Never fumbles. This guy. If I was in the NFL, you would see 0 fumbles in my stat line. Interceptions though. Is Thirst still going for this up throw strat? Yeah. That might be it. He needs to figure this out. I think it was a glitch in the matrix. Might go and never phone. So true, HBR. So true. Very true. Very true. It's looking tough. It's looking tough for Thirst because he's still trying to get this up toss to work. He threw it immediately. Doesn't quite get it still. You threw it immediately and you still didn't get it? Really? Yeah, he's like messing around with it. To be fair, if I had a shell and I was landing on a shell, I would think they were going to collide. So I don't blame him for it. If it wasn't for Germdove, I would think that's what you're supposed to do. Ugh, grabbing that. I think Germdove just found out how to do this opening section. Did you guys see that? Look at this. At the on and off switch hit there, he does a double shell jump and goes across. Did you see that? I am not playing against Germ. Not me. This guy, Germdove versus that guy, that's Thirst. They're racing. I'm only talking about it. I'm only talking smack about these players. I hate both of these guys. I don't actually hate these guys. They're pretty good people. You should follow them. Dude, so many ways to do that first section, huh? Where is he going? Germdove, get back down. Okay, Thirst. Damn. Yeah, at least got the attempt, so maybe he's gonna get it more consistent, but it's hard, man. I don't know if he can get that consistently. Tortor, wait! Yeah, I'm just commentating. I'm not as good as these guys. Maybe one of these days. Hey, Thirst with Thirst with progress. Why did that feel weird? Maybe he has a thirst for progress? Thirst with the progress. Anyways, here he goes again. Oh, he missed the jump. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he's made the strat work. I think, to be fair, JOPZ, it might be the intended way, and Germdove just did it a different way. Like I said, trying to jump on a shell while holding a shell isn't normally how most creators plan for you to do something. Germdove has done a bunch of different approaches for these levels. Done really well. Tortor, way! Good God Almighty, he's broken in half. That's a B2. Dash for Progress would be an awesome shirt. Dude, honestly, we gotta tell him. Speaking about Thirst for Progress, here we go. Ooh, regrab, shell jump. Ooh, that was actually a pretty good attempt. What happened there? He threw it too early? Maybe he threw it too early. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. All good. He's getting there. He's getting there. Yeah. Dude, imagine if this race was 2 hours. This race was 55 minutes. How could they? Oh man. I think that first level was just really, that first level was horrible for Thirst. Meanwhile, in the Germ POV of things, he did that so quickly. You'll learn one day, Loops, I believe. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Germdove's found so many different ways how to do this start. They just build a bear at this point. Build a bear level. Am I tomato live again after this? I'm probably gonna end stream after this. I haven't eaten. Hungry. I hunger. I hunger. Oh man. So tough for both players, man. I think if any hack requires juggling, Mario should be dressed like a clown. Dude, there should be a hack like that where it's all about juggling. And it's like Mario becomes a juggler. Write that down. You can get that done. Speaking of Germdove, why did he just hold the shell? That's a common lock of the thumbs, as a penguin might say. Build-A-Bear now has a Yoshi. What? It does? That's cool. I mean, I wouldn't go there personally, but good for them. Go give people ideas. Oh, here we go. Sorry for a little creativity. It wasn't even me. It was Germ. It was Germ. It was Dave. Mixing up you guys' names is crazy. It really makes you think, huh? Hey, you guys. Then yeet the GIF off the mountain. Dude, you should do that as a video. As like Kaizo players when they see the Build-A-Bear Yoshi. Here we go. Ooh! Sorry, that was so loud. That sucks. He was like on the left side of the Goomba. So the Koopa, so he tried like a very strong regrab, but he did it too early. And I only say this because I have been there before when you try to get like a really good regrab that you just do the full jump. It's real. It's real. Anti-gravity horses at Build-A-Bear. That hack name is crazy. I am so sorry. Dude, guys, we have less than 4 minutes. Germ hasn't really made progress in this level. And Thirst has technically seen more, but I don't know if he can get it within the next 3 minutes. Technically speaking, Thirst has a chance, but he's going to need to force overtime by beating this level in the next 3 minutes. Can he do it? It is still possible. As long as Germdove is still in that level, don't let the points deceive you. This is very much 2 to 3, and Thirst could get it. Speaking of Thirst, here comes the next attempt. I might have jinxed him. That's on me. Germdove going further. On and off switch. Can he go across? The bump. Bop. Bop. Go far. Go long. We got there. And then Koopa. Bop. Throw it up. Bump it to the left. Jump. Up. Do it again. Do a little juggle sin. Okay. Just a little quick juggle sin. I'll be honest. I would have done the same thing. So I don't blame him. Not a blamer, guys. Not a blamer. Thirst not gonna make the jump. Not gonna make progression. Still gonna have some issues with the beginning. With this beginning. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Oh no. I am Retro HBR Hypenator. That's a good name. Alright, guys. 2 minutes left on the clock. Does Thirst even know? Thirst is usually the guy to say how much time there's left. Does he know? 2 minutes left on the clock for big old Thirst. Oh, another attempt wasted. Gotta go quick. Gotta go quick. That time, man. Oh my gosh, dude. It's looking rough, dude. Why does it say Germdove versus Hype on screen? Why does it say that? It shouldn't say that. Is that what I have as a title? I stupid. Thirst crushed it to come back, TBH. I think even his progression on this third level is kind of insane. A minute and a half left. Can Thirst clutch it out? Even if he goes to overtime, Germdove will have a huge lead, but at least he'll still be in this race, which is the important part. A minute left. We're dying to that setup still. Can he get the up toss in time? It is possible. There is still a lot of blind jumps for Thirst to figure out, though. Oh my gosh! And just like that, less than a minute. It's looking doomed. Looking doomed. Realistically, I think he has like 2 attempts left. Okay, well now 2 attempts after that one. Thirst, it was looking doomed. Everyone was talking about how you're gonna make a comeback. How will you respond? That would have been cool if, like, he actually did it. 25 seconds left on the timer. Oh no, no, no. I feel like I'm watching Ninja all over again. Where it's doomed for the racers, but you can't think of anything else but give them the props for trying. And 3 seconds are left, and it looks like Germdove is your winner for this match. Clappers, clappers, Germdove. Clappers. GG's, guys. GG race. That first level was tough. That first level was tough. Do the racers know?
I think time has elapsed.
Time has elapsed. Nice. GG's to you, Germdove.
GG's.
Oh my god.
GG's.
I was getting closer.
Which level were you in?
I'm in what level is this? Hang on a sec. Is this the 3rd level? Yeah, 3rd level.
Okay.
Alright guys, this is the part where I say that was cool. Let's talk about what we thought was so fun. Because Thirst doesn't have how do you say it? Because he doesn't have past records, let me show you something. So that is way too early. Let me show you something. Why are you being so difficult? I even made a whole announcement and thing. Show me. I guess in the meantime.
He's like, I'm gonna do it.
It just feels like it's not set up right. There's a left arrow.
What's wrong with your
Boy, do I not want to do anything.
I lost the Germdove stream. I lost both streams, guys.
Thank you, Linda.
Hey, Scrapfire, thank you so much for that.
Server can't even be found.
And thank all you guys for stopping in and checking in the race. Our race is concluded and Germdove has won. He will be moving on.
GG.
And so I think that means Germdove's in finals, right?
In the shell tournament, right?
I don't think so. Let me check real quick. I know Dave had to cancel. That injury was crazy.
Germ stream is being difficult.
Yeah. I'm glad he's okay though.
Yeah, I was speaking to him before the race started.
Yo, thank you, Loops.
Okay.
Can I? So look, I want to show you guys how crazy. I want to show you something. Let's look how long it took for Germdove. Before the timer even resumes, he gets the clear. Like this was just such an insane. Like he died like once or twice, right? Like trying to get this start. And then he just goes crazy. Like I think he just beats it. The first time he goes over, he just ends up beating the level. Look at this. This is all his first time reading the level. This is so insane. And this is what started like that huge lead. And like because of this, Germdove was cruising on that 4th level for such a long time. But if it wasn't for this, who knows what could have happened? Would Germdove ever gone to that 4th level? Probably, but who knows how much time there would have been there. Dude, it just does it. Like he just ends up doing it. And we did see that it took Thirst like about 30 minutes to get in there. So that was also insane. Then we saw this level, and we saw a big problem with Germdove right here because of the height you needed to get to this bump here. He does get in one of the first few tries, but later on it becomes an issue. This is something we didn't actually see become that much of an issue for Thirst and the other side of things, right? So that was one thing that was potentially like helping out Thirst when he was trying to make the comeback. But obviously it was such a small time difference, but every minute counted, especially when the race was an hour long. And then not to mention that even though Germdove knew about how most of this map was going, he he oh no, it was this level. Even though that Germdove knew how much this level was going, he still struggled with that beginning section. Thirst showed that he could do that beginning first shell jump. It was the toss up that was giving him issue. So if there's a bit time left from there, I think Thirst could have easily made it close because of those regards. But because of Germdove's like first level clear, he was able to just like completely just cruise, right? Not having issues, being able to like look around with the level. Being able to read all that stuff was crazy. And even if Thirst did get to the 4th level, we saw how far Germdove progressed to that level. They would have had to gone to overtime with that level in mind, and he already had saw the ending. So because of those things that it just looked very Germdove favored, honestly, from the start, which is kind of insane. The only problem on Thirst's side of things, that first level, that beginning setup was hard. Germdove made it look so easy, but it was actually like really insane to deal with. It was such a bizarre concept that you almost thought that it was just an easy level, but over time, I don't know. It was just crazy. It was crazy for me. And it took Thirst a while, but he ended up getting over that hurdle. And then second and third level, he showed that even with a little bit of time, he was still able to progress to there. But it just shows that, every Kaizo player does have their issues with either these tricks or those tricks. So it is that. These reads are so insane experience with the ROM hacks. Yeah, for sure. The blind reading was great. Anytime Yoshi's involved in a shell jump, it's so much harder. Talking about that too, Germdove and Thirst actually did that second section different. Um, this this part right here. So you could do a shell jump here, but you don't need to. And Thirst showed it on our side. I would love to show you, but I can't. And where you could just do it and then get a perfect amount of jump just in time, and then that's how you get into this P speed spot. Thirst did end up dying here, which costed him about 3 minutes. But even with those 3 minutes, I don't think it would have helped him on that third section, on that third level enough. But it is what it is. Good race by both players. Good race. Good race. Good race. Guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. How'd you enjoy the commentary? What you not like about it? What you like about it? Let me know right now, or let me know in the Discord. You can join the Discord. Scroll to the bottom. It's there. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, it's on my bio. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys for watching. It was fun. Thank you for watching. It was a great time. How often do you stream these races? It always depends on. It always depends on the racers. Whenever they can race, I will commentate. For example, we didn't do any races for like 2 weeks, and then this week we had 3 races that we commentated. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. I appreciate it. Let's go raid Mr. Germdove, the winner. Please tell him GG's. Oh, let's hide that screen. Let's go tell him GG's and give him a follow if you guys aren't following. He's a great guy. But yeah, it looks like he's gonna continue the level if you want to see him finish it. So we'll see how that goes. Again, guys, thank you again. I'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central. We will continue